Namaste. Welcome to this yoga session. In today's practice, we'll focus on calming the mind and body through a series of poses and breathing exercises. Yoga is a great way to reduce stress, improve flexibility, and increase strength. So, let's get started. Pose 1. Mountain pose. Stand tall with your feet together and your arms at your sides. Take a deep breath in and raise your arms above your head, palms facing each other. As you exhale, lower your arms back down to your sides. Repeat this movement for several breaths, focusing on your breath and the grounding sensation in your feet. Pose 2. Cat-cow stretch. Get down on your hands and knees, with your wrists directly under your shoulders and your knees directly under your hips. As you inhale, arch your back and lift your head up towards the ceiling, coming into cow pose. As you exhale, round your spine and bring your chin to your chest, coming into cat pose. Repeat this movement for several breaths, focusing on the fluidity of the movement and the stretch in your spine. Pose 3. Downward dog. From cat-cow, tuck your toes under and lift your hips up and back, coming into downward dog. Keep your arms and legs straight, and press your hands and feet into the ground. Take several deep breaths in this pose, focusing on the stretch in your hamstrings and the grounding sensation in your hands and feet. Pose 4. Tree pose. Stand tall with your feet together and your arms at your sides. Shift your weight onto your left foot and lift your right foot off the ground, placing the sole of your foot on the inside of your left thigh. Bring your hands together at your heart center and hold the pose for several breaths, focusing on your balance and the sensation of grounding through your left foot. Pose 5. Child's pose. From tree pose, release your right foot back down to the ground and come down onto your hands and knees. Lower your hips back towards your heels and extend your arms out in front of you, coming into child's pose. Take several deep breaths in this pose, focusing on the stretch in your hips and the calming sensation in your mind. Ending. Take a few more deep breaths in child's pose, and then slowly come back up to a seated position. Thank yourself for taking the time to practice yoga today and for taking care of your mind and body. Namaste.